This morning is the pre-bidding conference for my project for civil works. Before you start with our conference, I request from Joy for the opening statement. For the attendance,
For the attendance, this is present and control. Maria Lia Adsoy, Virgo Armachuelo, present. Julius Cesar Cadao, present. Elomis Jofe Ichabias, Josephine Cacho, Alejandra Clarete, Maria Lizel Dolorican, Olivia Palacios, Volante, Chris Bonachita, Nilo Pilendingi, present. Mary Noelin Racines, Enrico Cobacha, Saira Din Morigo, Jason Divino, present. So we have 15 attendees for this proposal for 5 projects with 2 attendees from participating contractors, 3 attendees from the planning and design section, and the bidding and awards committee is in complete attendance and in a quorum. Back to the chairman.
so this morning there are 5 projects for the first project with contract ID number 243038. The construction completion of multi-purpose building for Tagbilaran City with an EPC of 3,960,000 and a contract duration of 120 calendar days. The second project with contract ID number 243039. Construction of multi-purpose building for Tagbilaran City with an EPC of 9,900,000 and a contract duration of 180 calendar days. The third project with contract ID number 243040, completing of Barangay Ilijan Norte at Rainwater, Barangay Ilijan Norte, Tubigon, Bohol, with an EPC of 14,925,000 and a contract duration of 113 calendar days. The fourth project with contract ID number 24304141, rainwater collectors in public facilities, mainly Santa Cruz Daycare, Bohol Senior Citizens Office, Bohol, Sikatuna Central Elementary School, Sikatuna, Bohol Elementary School, Tagbilaran City, City East Elementary School, Tagbilaran City, Bagumbalwa Island, Tubigon. The fifth is Libertad Elementary School, Baclayon. 6, Baisu Balilihan at the back of admin building, Balilihan Baisu Balilihan at the back of the building. Number 7 is Bangkit Katiglian. Asan yung Bangkit Katiglian? Is it school building? Asan ang nakasip mo sa Bangkit? Kung may identify, nag-asa ibutan. So, ano naman eh? The location naman. So number 8 is Tabilaw National High School. Number 9 is side of Wet Market and Procurement. Number 10 is Villa Aurora High School and Tikera. 11, Suluton Power Court, Calate. 12, back of the RRM building, Panglaw. 13, back at the back of RH Tourism Building, Davis. And the last is RHU near Market, Corelia, at the Municipal Building, Corelia. Ano pa is Loreto Elementary School Quarter. So, kaning number 7, bagti katigbian, ako tayo istoryahan. Kung discuss na ta sa items of work, sir, no? Okay, so the next project is sorry. So the EBC is 2,885,000 and a contribution of 120 days. The next project will contract ID number 24HE0142, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building in Lopez-Danao-Simbajon High School, Barangay Pondol, Loon, with an EBC of 4,975,000 and a contribution of 120 days. And the last project, those were the 5 projects under civil works. I will give you Engineer Kobatsa to discuss on the description and items of work for this project.
Good morning. First to discuss for this morning activity is Grego.
Multipurpose building, maintenance.
So, mag-discuss lang sa una, ano ito? Para nga, answer. Kimanin ay 139 iya, ang pagbulo is so, para hindi mo lang, sir, we will first discuss on the gusto maglingkod kasi kung sila after naman ko nito start. Pero before that, for the discussion sa items of the description, ano na taon sa bidding requirements? For the bidding requirements, for the information of the contractors themselves and those who are viewing our YouTube, our TV contents on YouTube. These are the requirements. A is the contractor shall use the prescribed standard forms posted in the PGF and DPWH website and issued in the bid documents. Each bidder shall submit one original of the technical proposal and one original of the financial proposal and clearly mark each as original technical and original financial proposal. In addition, the bidder shall submit 2 copies of the technical proposal and the financial proposal and clearly mark them copy 1 or 2 technical proposal and copy 1 or 2 for the financial proposal. In the event of any discrepancy between the original and the copies of the original, the original shall prevail. The bidders are encouraged to have their bid documents neatly bound, paginated, properly sequenced, and provided with simple ear tabs to facilitate examination of the bid. B. Review documents to be submitted by the bidder. B. Form technical and financial proposals. The technical proposal shall contain but not limited to the following: technical license and registration, and joint venture agreement if applicable. With the original charge of the contract shall not the firm's original organizational charge. The organizational charge shall reflect the key personnel assigned to the contract. The list of contractors' personnel, example, project manager, project engineers, material engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Also to be attached are the letter of nominee, certificate of employment, and value data for each pledged key personnel. The list of contract construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract shall be supported by certificates of availability using the prescribed format. To be attached are copies of the or sales invoice or registration certificate from LPO for owned equipment, certifications from users that the equipment units are under lease. Equipment shall be available for this contract, and certifications from the vendors that the equipment units are under purchase agreements shall be available for this contract. The contractor should also have point of reference for this equipment or indicate the location for verification. The contractor shall include his laboratory equipment to be pledged to the contract. The list of laboratory apparatus or equipment should be enumerated in detail. Omnibus form statement in the prescribed form. Although submission of Class A document is no longer included in the checklist, a bidder may also submit his updated Class A documents and financial statements together with his bid to be used in the back in case he fails in the electronic eligibility screening. The bidder is not restrained to attach his legal documents in his technical proposal, such as his DPI, set registration, mayor's permit, and tax clearance that might have expired or not yet updated in the CWA. The financial document shall contain the bid form, bid prices, detailed estimates, summary sheets indicating construction materials unit prices, unit rate, labor rates, and equipment rental rates and cash flow by quarter. For the bidder shall submit to the procuring entity as part of its bid a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security in an amount equal to the percentage of the EDC in accordance with the following schedule. For cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by universal or commercial bank, the minimum amount should be 2% of the EDC. Bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter with credit issued by universal or commercial bank should be 2% of the EDC. And surety bonds callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company jury certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. The minimum amount should be 5% of the EDC. Although the submission of Class A document is no longer included in the checklist, a bidder may also submit his updated Class A documents and financial statements together with his bid to be used by the bank in case he fails in the electronic eligibility screening. The bidder is not restrained to attach his legal documents in his technical proposal, such as his DPI, SEC registration, mayor's permit, and tax clearance that might have expired or not yet updated in the CWA. Explanation of criteria for eligibility screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification. To be eligible for the contract, a contractor must meet the following eligibility requirements. A. Must be a Filipino citizen or 75% Filipino-owned partnership or corporation B, completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the EPC. C, net financial contracting capacity or FCC of at least equal to the EPC. Eligibility screening will be conducted electronically by the district office by procurement engineer. A bidder who submit his valid and dated Class A documents and financial statements together with bid to be used by the bank in case he fails in the electronic eligibility screening. The bidder is not restrained to attach his valid and updated legal documents in his technical proposals such as his certificate of platinum registration and membership, API registration, SEC registration, mayor's permit, and tax clearance that might have expired or not yet updated in the CWD. Bidders who have not submitted their Class A documents and financial statements to the DPWH Civil Works Registry at the central office shall do so. Otherwise, he or she may attach his or eligibility documents in the bid proposal. Okay, the DPWH will use non-discretionary pass-fail criteria in the eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, post-qualification of award. If the bank determines that the bidder with the LCB, lowest calculated bid, passes all the criteria for post-qualification, it shall declare the said bid as the lowest calculated responsive bid or the LCRB and recommend to the hope to award the contract to the said bidder. The bidder with the lowest calculated responsive bid will be required to submit to the procuring entity within 10 calendar days from his receipt of the notice of award the following. One is the notice of award with the bidder signed conforme, authority of signing official, board resolution, secretary certificate, for joint venture or GD, contractors pickup special GD license or GD agreement, performance duty, construction methods, construction schedule in the form of principiant diagram or precedence diagram and bar chart with escrow and cash flow manpower schedule, equipment utilization schedule, construction safety and health program, contractors all risk insurance, the latest income tax and business returns. For a local contractor, certification under oath stating that the contractor is free and clean of all tax liabilities. In case of the failure or refusal or inability of the bidder with the lowest calculated responsive bid to submit the required documents within the prescribed period, through his own fault, the bank will be constrained to disqualify the said bidder and shall initiate the complete the post-qualification process on the bidder with the second lowest calculated responsive bid. Reminders to the interested bidders on relevant department orders for DO number 9, Series of 2012, wherein it states among others that for item 6, if a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. Number 2, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. Item 7, the bidder may propose a key personnel, technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded a contract under bidding. The certification under item 6 or 7 shall be included in the first envelope of the same bid. For DO number 127 of Series 2018, wherein states It states, among others, that the results of the contractor's performance evaluation system or CETES shall also be considered by the BAC in determining the responsiveness of the contractor's bid before any award of contract that take place as stated in the items so that contractors were enjoined to have their projects evaluated by CETES. The BAC shall monitor the performance of the bidder in its ongoing government and private contracts for a reported negative slippage of at least 15%, and in a single contract or a reported negative slippage of at least 10% in two or more contracts. The BAC is included in the invitation to bid the paragraph from the said DEO stating that if at the time of the post-qualification procedure, the BAC verifies that any of the deficiencies is due to the contractor's fault or negligence pursuant to 34.3 BIIC of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of the Republic Act number 9154 2016 RIRR of RE 91. The procuring entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of the infrastructure contract subject of the bid. For DO 187 Series 2016, revised guidelines on the preparation of approved budget for the contract or EPC to be used by the contractors in the preparation of the budget. The following items shall not be subjected to OCM. Take note of this, ha? The following items shall not be subjected to OCM and profit markups are mobilization and demobilization, provision of service vehicle, permits, and clearances. Again, the following are not subjected to OCM and profit markups, mobilization and demo, provision of service vehicle, permits, and clearances. The following non-civil work items shall not be subjected to OCM markup are field and laboratory office and building quarters, rental basis, furnishing of furniture, laboratory equipment, survey equipment and consumables, assistance to the engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, and communication equipment, and etc. For DO number 28, series of 2024, for the three-strike policy in the procurement of infrastructure, goods and consulting services, contracts were in states among others that classification of offenses that triggers the three-strike policy and the following: withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. Second, the submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the BAC. The third, submission of patently insufficient bids. And the fourth, copy of the said department order may be obtained from the office of the procurement unit of the office or may be downloaded from the DPWH website. For DO number 156 of 2023, wherein it states among others that assignment of contractors or consultants, project engineers to DPWH projects was deferred until June 30 of 2024. This was over time. So in BO number 108 series of 2024, wherein it states among others that project engineers accreditation applicants who got a score of 60 and above are automatically accredited as traditional project engineers. Again, applicants who got a score of at least 60 and above are automatically accredited as traditional project engineers. Accreditation for traditional project engineers shall only be valid for 2 years, Within the 2-year validity period, a traditional project engineer may apply for a regular accreditation subject to the criteria for accreditation as indicated in the section of the issuance. Ako sa balik ko nga ko ng wala pa manggoy natagan o certificate of accreditation. So, we advise you to sa inyong technical document is insert sa inyong for project engineer tapos result of the exam or any proof that your score is above 60 or 60 or above. Para wala ka man okay, so you ano lang, ibutan mo lang dito ang inyong result sa wiki. Magkakuha ka mo sa internet sa DEO or tagaan mo o pa ng diba? Sa inyong result.
Tagaan nila yun.
Oo. So, ito yung certified ko kami yung tulad mo. Ibutan mo yun.
Ano yung mga ito? Certificate?
Hindi lang, kailangan mo sa internet ang result. Kung katong inyong result of at least 60 or above in the event na wala kang certificate of accreditation. Kung ano ang certificate of accreditation, the validity is 2 years. Validity is 2 years. Apply na nila. So, sunod mo. For the submission of bids, shown below are the dates of the availability of the bidding documents that may be acquired by the interested bidders and its corresponding amount. Okay? Ang tanan, all 5 projects na akong istorya kanina, July 4 until 24. The first project is the applicable fee is 5,000. Sa 24 HE 139, the applicable fee is 10,000. For project with contract ID number 24 HE 140, applicable fee is 25,000. For the project with contract ID number 24 HE 141, the applicable fee is 5,000. For the last project, contract ID number 24 HE 142, the applicable fee is 5,000. Upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidance issued by the GPPD, the interested bidder shall get the bidding documents from the procurement staff, DPWH First District Engineering Office of District Tagbilaran. The distribution may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to the manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the document. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat of the address below for the manual submission or at Bohol 1 at DPWH.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before 12 noon of July 12. July 12? Correct? Friendship. Okay. Okay. The submission will be on or before the 12 noon of July 24. Late bid shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on July 24, 2024 at 1 p.m. at the Procurement Office, DPWH Bohol, First DEO, Tagbilaran City Hall, and shall be streamed either via our YouTube channel. Bid shall be submitted by the bidder himself or his authorized liaison officer. Any other person will be required to present a special power of attorney authorizing him or her to submit a bid. DPWH Bohol, First District Engineering Office out, thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, or if you have queries, no, just contact Mary Noelyn Resines sa Procurement Office or yours truly. Ano yung hapon na? Okay? Napit pangutana before we will continue with the discussion of the project.
Ma'am, katong strike kami out rin, kasi kami rin ko.
Oh,
Okay, so kami rin to.
yes. Yes, sir. So for the discussion of the five projects, I will give you. Oh, nahon na to kan sir? Ito sir? 139. Ang imo ka.
139 lang.
Okay, tanawon niya. Interested, ang project na interested si sir is the project with contract ID number 24HA 139. Discuss the 139. We'll discuss.
Sige, kumara. Okay lang, Jay. Our project is titled Construction of Multi-Purpose Building, Tagbilaran City, Bohol. Sa rating ako, project of 9 million. And the duration of the project is 180 days. 180 days. And the project is composed of 3 sites. So the first one is sa Mansasa Harrisburg. Then our scope of tour is cross-mounted na Loon and industrial farm. Sa second na site of tour is the Manga Barangay Hall is for completion. Then the focus of the scope is ground floor will be functional. Then the third site is the all covered court stage. So the existing stage will be replaced. So the items involved in the project, the facilities for the engineers, first is provision of field office for engineer, rental basis, second operation of maintenance, and maintenance of field office for construction. Earthworks, we have removal of structures and obstructions, structure excavation, hydra, embankment from roadway or structure excavation, gravel fill, first concrete work, structural concrete, 3,000 PSI, plus 8 in 8 days. Reinforcing steel, reform, 340. Formworks and post works. Masonry works, CHV non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 mm. The carpentry and joinery works. Ceiling, concrete 5 mm metal frame, 5 cement work, wall, aluminum cladding, and finishing works, glaze tiles and frames, second and glaze tiles, and cement plaster finish. For miscellaneous hardwares, metal structure accessories, steel plates, structural steel trusses, structural steel purlins. Roofing works, fabricated metal roofing accessory, gauge 26. For flashing, fabricated metal roofing accessory, gauge 24 for ladders, fabricated metal sheets, rib type long span, doors and windows, finishing hardware, aluminum frame glass doors, sliding type, and string type, aluminum glass windows, sliding type, only type, fixed type, frame, frames, jump, seals, head consoles and mullions, doors, wood panel, PVC doors, and frames. For storm drainage and sewerage system, we have sewer line works, storm drainage and downspout, septic bowl, tank, plumbing works, plumbing fixtures, and cold water lines. For electrical works, we have conduits, boxes, and fittings, wires and wiring devices, panel board, main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures. For painting works, we have painting works for concrete, painting works for wood, painting works for steel, and last is for mechanical works, is painting. So those are all the items included in the budget.
Okay, pumunta na sir.
Okay lang. Importante lang mag-area ng
Ah. So we will proceed with the project with contact ID number 34HB1415. Pat. Interested ka sa Ilijan. Katulad unang mo na ito nga eh, mga interested ko sa food factor. Pero we also have one of the first join the meeting for the ID for the project of the ID before we go on board. Design mo, discuss about it.
Um, the project has a net length of 645 meters, 1.095 million kilometer, and the duration of the project is 113 days. And we have three sections here. Section 1, station 0 to station 00 plus 130. Section 2 is station 0035 to station 00356. The last section, station 00460 to station 854. The operation of the project is 15 million, and the items sa project, we have facilities for the engineer, position of field office for the engineer, and operation and maintenance of field office. And general requirements, we have project billboard, operational safety and health, traffic management, mobilization, and recognition plate, project marker. For the earthworks, removal of structures and obstruction, concrete, surplus common excavation, structure excavation, common soil, foundation field, embankment for roadway, structure excavation, and last is survey preparation. For surface and base course, we have polymer stabilized surface and base surface course. Surface courses, Portland cement, concrete pavement, and course, 0.20 meter thick, 14 days. Drainage and slope connection structures, we have line canal, Tagbilaran, and reinforced concrete, stone assembly. Miscellaneous structures, we have concrete curb, precast, and last is survey.
Labor item.
Isa siyang alipin para sa stabilization ng ating base.
First time ba na dito na
Damage ang
available ang ilang ba? Nasaan na ka? Available na sa
So, after ba yung
available. Available na sa iba ko pagbuhat na ba? Pero modero pa niya. Hindi pa available sa market ko diba? Modero pa.
tama lang sa bagay project?
Nani, available sa sikat. Okay, tingnan.
So, ano ba alaala na sa nanay ka na super pero pag-ibig ka ng mga super ang kailangan ng mga super kung dito sa certificate kailangan ng mga super
Okay, we will proceed with the contract with contract.
Zero vision was kasi so may nasunod na lipo po ba kasi kapibasa ka dito ba may mga sections na may suspect Itong mga missing links na lang na Orang na protocol. Gamitin mo yung
So, naa si Ma'am na interested ko sa kuan. So, bukan yun sa budget and contract ID number 34HA0142. 142. Construction of one-story two-classroom school building in Lopez-Danao-Simbajon High School, Barangay Pondol on the Norte, with a PVC and 4,975,000.
For our next project, construction of one-story two-classroom school building in Lopez-Danao-Simbajon High School, Barangay Pondol, Bohol. The project has a duration of 120 days. And the construction cost of 4,975,000. The items is for the engineers, provision of field office, operation and maintenance of field office, other general requirements, permits and finances, public billboard, the signboard, provision of safety and health, mobilization, demobilization. For earthworks, we have 3 items, structure excavation, stock rock, development from roadway, structure excavation, stock rock, and gravel fill. For reinforced concrete, we're using structural concrete 3,000 PSI, class 8 in 8 days. And for reinforcements, reinforcing steel, report, and report. And next is formwork and post works. We also have thermite control works, solid conditioning, and masonry works, where we see HB landlord bearing, including reinforcing steel 150 mm. For carpentry and joinery works, ceiling, 4.5 mm metal frame, 5 cement board, and carpentry and joinery works. Finishing works, glaze tiles and frames, and glaze tiles, cement plaster finish, miscellaneous hardwares, metal structure accessories, turn buckle, metal structure accessories, cross bracing, metal structure accessories, steel plates, structural steel trusses, structural steel burdens. And last is for roofing works, fabricated metal roofing accessory, H26 for bridge rolls, fabricated metal roofing accessory, H26 for flashings, and pre-painted metal sheets, about 0.4 to 7 mm thick for completed long span. Doors and windows, finishing hardware, aluminum glass windows, type, glossy windows, glass, frames, doors, flush, and doors, wood panel. Storm drainage and sewerage system, sewer line works, and septic valve. For plumbing works, we have plumbing fixtures and cold water lines, electrical works, conduits, boxes and fittings, wires and wiring devices, a panel board with main and branch breakers, and painting fixtures. Painting works for masonry. We have also for wood and steel. Mechanical works is oscillating fan, ceiling fan, and that is exhaust fan, ceiling facade.
No, may question mo. Wala na. Okay. So we will proceed with the tulo naman tulo. Ang kuwang ito is 140, 0140, and 138. Wala. Ano na lang? Tulodan lang. Uha na lang kulang.
It's
For the fourth project, we have rainwater collectors in public facilities. There are 15 sites in the project. And the duration of the project is 180 days. And the construction cost is 2,825,000. So we have the items, the identification requirements, the field board, educational safety and health, mobilization, airports, certification, airdrop, reinforced concrete work, structural concrete, 3,000 PSI. We have two weights for reinforcing steel, we have weight 40, weight 60, formworks and force works. And then, miscellaneous hardwares, we have the construction accessories, steel plates, structural steel, water system, we have water tank for ethylene, storm drainage and sewerage system, storm drainage and downspout, plumbing works, we have cold water lines on it, and for painting works, it's painting works for steel.
Okay, the last project na
sa itong location sa Monte.
Yung lang sa school building, sa school.
Wala na dito. Isa may. Wala ay.
Liyo ka ang nag-isa ko.
The last project, we have construction completion of multi-purpose building, Tagbilaran City, Bohol. Duration of the project is 120 days. And the construction cost of 3,060,000. Items involved in the project, we have facilities for engineers, provision of the office, operation and maintenance of the office for engineers, other general requirements, project billboard, education of safety and health, supervision, mobilization, earthworks, removal of structures and obstruction, structure excavation, soft rock, embankment from roadway or structure excavation, soft rock, embankment from borrow, common soil, and gravel fill. For reinforced concrete works, we are using structural concrete 3,000 PSI, class 8, 28 days. And we have two grades of reinforced steel, we have grade 40 and grade 60, and formworks and post works. For masonry works, we have 6 green and load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 mm, and 150 mm. Then lower block, carpentry and joinery works, ceiling 4.5 mm, metal frame, fiber cement board, carpentry and joinery works, wall, 10 mm, metal frame, fiber cement board, finishing works, glaze tiles and trims, and glaze tiles, cement fastener finish, miscellaneous hardwares, metal structure accessories, metal structure accessories, steel plates, structural steel purlins, roofing works, fabricated metal roofing accessory, page 26, flashing, fabricated metal roofing accessory, page 24, gutters, and pre-painted metal sheets about 0.47 mm fabricated limestone. Doors and windows, finishing hardware, steel window, aluminum glass window, sliding type, frames, doors, wood panel. For plumbing works, we have sewer line works, septic vault or tank, concrete or sewage suite, um, plumbing fixtures, and cold water lines. For electrical works, conduits, boxes, and fittings, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures. For painting works, we have for masonry, wood, and steel, also textured finish, mechanical works, air conditioning system, uh, street time.
Wala nila. Ano, professor, may interested in nagmutana. Okay, so are there any topics or issues for discussion? Since there are no questions and all the 5 projects and the items of work were already discussed, there are no more questions for more issues for discussion. This morning is here by adjourned.
Your name? What's your big one?
Adjourned. Thank you, Michael.